I just want to talk about why is purpose important, and why can finding purpose be a difficult thing for some of our students?
I think that, when you look at spiral dynamics and the way that we measure progress with our students and on individual lines and levels where they're functioning at any given time of, day or night, and any given project that they might be on, whether it's education or, a hands-on project. We measure that for us, that kind of graduating, that level of functioning where we're like, okay, now they're ready for life. Now they're able to launch and then be successful, and not just exist, but have a drive. And so we look at that at that level 5, that color name of orange, where you're purpose driven, where you have internalized goals, that you're self-marketing, that you're creating value of yourself and trying to be achievement-based, right? So now you're looking at your education as a way to be more marketable. Now you're looking at, going to work early and leaving late so that you can achieve recognition, so that you can get a raise. You do this job so that you'll be able to market yourself for the next job. All that is purpose-driven. Trying to get to a point of purpose is difficult for most of our students. I think generationally, some of the things that have changed, is some generations were starting at a very young age. You had a purpose of providing for your family. You're a farmer. At a very young age, you have chores and you're up and you're busy and you're doing things. And then later on, maybe you're part of a family that, has family goals of doing things together and projects together and vacation together and hikes or fishing or whatever that looks like. But you have a sense of purpose, and most of our students don't really have a sense of purpose. And you can see that in their attitude about why. Why should I do that? Why should I ever learn how to use a mop? There's no point in my life where I'll ever have to use a mop. Why do I need to get up and learn how to work? We have money. My family has money. I don't have to have a job. I was forced to come here. So why would I participate in this? I was forced to come here. My parents paid for this, so I don't really need to do anything, and everything's paid for. It's your job to take care of me. It's your job to provide for me. And you see that across the board. It's magical thinking, but it's also cultural magical thinking. We have generations of people that don't feel like they really need to work. Things should be provided for them. When you look at that with our students, as they come into our program, one of the first things that we do is we're going to give them a blank menu. And we have some very simple assignments, like being able to put together meal plans. Well, for most people, that's very simple. For our students, they've never had to do that before. Just the simple thing of sitting down and writing out a meal schedule for a week seems not only challenging, but a little bit preposterous, because it's always been provided for them. They haven't had to do for themselves. So there is no sense of individuality. There is no sense of accomplishment because things are done for them. So immediately coming to our program, we're setting our students up to be able to feel a sense of accomplishment. Here's an assignment. Now you've completed that. High five. Now there's another assignment that comes along with that. Now you've completed a meal plan, but now we have to have a shopping meal. We have to have a shopping list. So now we're going to do a shopping list that's based on that meal plan so that you can see that they're structurally together. And then now we're going to go shopping. And as we shop from one side of the store to another side of the store instead of running around in circles and having to take 2 or 3 hours. And again, it's purpose driven. There's a reason that we're doing it. There's a reason that we have it done in order, and it's establishing this structure, right? And then in that structure, we're helping people recognize that by having a structure, then you can accomplish goals. And then by accomplishing those goals, those things feel good. And by accomplishing goals and feeling good, you feel better about yourself, and that gives you a purpose, right? If the purpose is nothing other than just feeling better, then we can attach those things. And then that gives us the grounds to then build on that. So it feels better to accomplish these things. Now we can create larger tasks to accomplish. And by creating larger tasks, it takes more discipline and there's more structure involved. And then by accomplishing that larger task and that more discipline and the longer schedule, then we continue to elevate that person and build that person up so that they have meaning in their life. That then can be applied to a work schedule, and then that can be applied to an education schedule. That could be applied to career development. But all of it comes back to if they're not self-driven, they're not going to accomplish it.